Well, hello, my algebra students. I hope everything's going fine. This is section 11.3. So it's chapter 11, section 3. We're going to be working with fractions. They call it rational expressions. If you remember way back when, start of the year, a rational number is any number that could be written as a fraction. So, now if you remember when we did laws of exponents, when you divide two things the same base, you subtract the powers. So this would be x squared. Now, anything divided by itself is 1, except 0. Can't have 0 on the bottom or in the denominator, if you want to call it that. So this one, x is 6 divided by x to the 4th. When you divide two things the same base, you subtract the powers and put it where the larger power was. So this would be x squared. Here's 20y's, here's 10y, so you take out 10 of the y's. Larger one's on the bottom, so it stays there. This one, 12 minus 11 is 1, so it'd be x to the first, or x. Here you got 14 y's on the bottom. You have 12 y's on the top, so 12 of them cancel. You have y to the 12th. 18 cancels out with 18 of the 20, so you'd have 2 left. When everything's canceled, you just get 1 left. Now, when you have polynomials, in this case binomials, you need to factor up to see, do you have something in common? So here you factor out the x, so GCF, so x is come to both, you factor it out. The bottom, when you have two terms separate with difference and a squares, that's difference of squares. So you factored up x plus 2, x minus 2. So the x plus 2's canceled. They're the same. Anything divided by itself is 1, except, of course, 0. So you'd still have x and x minus 2 left. So this one you factor out the x, GCF. Here, this is the difference of squares. Excuse me. So we do have a common term, x plus 9. So I can cancel that out. You'd have x over x minus 9 left. Here, this is the difference of squares. Here, be x plus 4, x plus 2. Now remember how you factor a trinomial. If the last term's plus, you say, what do you multiply to get 8, but you add to get 6? If the last term's minus, you subtract to get the middle term. Then you have x plus 4 is the same, so it'd be x minus 4 over x plus 2. Hey, hey, hey. Here, so last term's plus. So what do you multiply to get 3, but you add to get 4? So last term's plus, both signs are the same as the middle. And what do you multiply to get 3, but add to get 4? How about 3 and 1? So what do you multiply to get 15, but you add to get 8? And that'd be x plus 3, x plus 5. Now, you don't have one thing on the top and one thing on the bottom that's exactly the same, so there's nothing you can cancel. So this one, x squared is x and x. Last term is 8, so what do you multiply to get 8, but you add to get 6. Both signs are the same as the middle sign, and it's 2 and 4. And this one, what do you multiply to get 6, but you add to get 5? How about 2 and 3? So the x plus 2's cancel. So you'd have x plus 4 over x plus 3. Last one again. Last term's plus, so what do you multiply to get 14, but you add to get 9. So x and x, because the first term is 1. X squared, so it's just x and x. Last term's plus, so both are the same. And how about, let's see, 7 and 2. Then x squared again, x and x. Last term's plus, so what do you multiply to get 21, but you add to get 10. And I do believe it's 7 and 3. And we have exact same thing on top and the bottom, x plus 7, so they cancel out because anything divided by itself is 1. So we have x plus 2 over x plus 3. Ho, ho, ho. So more videos coming up in a minute.